I'm Carcina. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Oh, here we go. Man, what's up? What's up? Everybody is going off. They are going up over this new diss track, allegedly by Drake. And they say, well, why you say drop and give me 50? Is allegedly by Drake, see, no? The reason I say it's allegedly by Drake, because this could be an AI. We don't know. Drake has not come out and addressed this. Drake didn't come out and say, here's my track. It was released kind of weirdly. So this could be, it could be AI. But we will go over why this does not look like the case. And this could be done in this way in case people don't like it. They could say, oh, well, that wasn't me. That was AI. That was an AI. Kendrick will pick this apart. And we'll get to that. But as I can tell you right now, this is an alley-oop for Kendrick Lamar. He don't even have to say much. Kendrick wouldn't even have to say much. He could talk about that fact that people are assuming, is this Drake or isn't it AI? That right there deludes your diss. Where people don't know if it's you or a computer. Is that Beans? What's up, Beans? Yeah, so the thing is, that takes away from your diss record. If you sitting up there and somebody is assuming, is this you or a computer, it take away from your work. You can't have that. How can you? Kendrick could easily pick this out in bars. He tried to be slick by leaking it on Twitter. It's so. He said Drake sent AK the song to release it. It's official, Cena. I'm not buying anything academic says, though. Trust me, I'm not. Kendrick could come out and says he could easily flip that. Easily. That's just hate. I'm serious. I'm not the one saying this AI. Am I the first person that you heard say this might be Drake or this might be AI? Am I the first person you heard say that? When I was listening to it, I said, I don't know if this is him or AI. But let's take it as if it's official. Okay, let's take it at, and I'll go over why I believe a lot of this is official. A lot of this is stuff a lot of people don't know that was mentioned in the song. So for AI to know all this, they would have to really know Drake. Oh, Kendrick could easily go, is it you or AI? If it wasn't, you didn't, he's like, you ain't have to lie. He could easily flip all of that into the song. Easy. That would be easy work for Kendrick. But all of this would be easy for him because Drake is still trying to hide him by using his success. When you're trying to son somebody, because that's the only level he got. Drake is not an MC. Kendrick is an MC. And if somebody say mic controller one more goddamn time, just does not say mic controller. MC is not a mic controller. Stop saying that, please. If I hear that one more time, now we'll go over mic controller. Thank you, Chuck Morris, for letting him know. Master of ceremony. Master of ceremony. That's what an MC is. Drake is not a master of ceremony. He's an artist. And there's nothing wrong with being an artist. He make dope records. He can put a 16 together and you put him with another artist, he can enhance your song. Period. Because believe me, Rick Ross, I can't listen to that motherfucker for 10 minutes. You put Drake on the song, I'm like, all right, I can listen to it now. I can deal with Rick to get the Drake verse. Then I can turn this off. Rick Ross is just awful. Now, my boy loves him. He lives by this Rick Ross. I'm like, this dude just rapped for about 5 minutes, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He didn't advertise every brand in the world. Whoop! Lemon pepper wings. I'll be like, okay, you got lemon pepper wings. He didn't rap about this wine. He didn't, and that's about 12 songs of Rick Ross. I'm like, I'm done. So now everything's gonna pivot. When this song drop, everything advertisement rapper. Exactly. But if you look at everything that they were putting in perspective with this song, he says some more mid bars. They scared to take, they can't. They're not built like that. J. Cole is a artist. He's not a real master of ceremony, grab the mic, take you out type. No, he's an artist. These are artists. And there's nothing wrong with being an artist. You are not an MC. Biggie was an MC. Tupac was an artist. And I told people that over and over again. An MC, what's the difference? An MC can grab the mic and crush who's ever in front of him. That's an MC. That's a master of ceremony. They commands the crowd. Rakim is an MC. You know, Big Daddy Kane, MC. These are MCs. KRS-One, that's an MC. Those aren't artists. Those are MCs. Kool Moe Dee, that's an MC. LL, those are MCs. They grab the mic and they can control the crowd. They are the master of the ceremony. Drake is an artist. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you analyze the said record, let's take it at face value that it's not an AI, it's actually Drake, right? So let's play that game. The reason why it comes off like an AI sometimes because it's so bland. Only an AI would be so bland. If you listen to it, it sounds like that. But let's go into the instance of dealing with this record from a perspective. The beat is going to be cheapened down. In case you didn't know, that was The Exorcist. The Exorcist, the movie. The music in the background that you hear that sounds so familiar to you, that's The Exorcist. So if you're not familiar with that, that's what you're hearing. Damn, T is really going against the song. T was like, look, the last song they dropped, the AI record, was better than this. Well, Drake get an L just for dealing with academics. That's an L right there. I'm like, you dealing with academics? Dog, that's an L. you Drake, the biggest artist in the world, and you gonna go to academics to leak something? L. You lost already. Drop and give me shit from the title. You lost already. Okay. Now, this is what makes me think this isn't AI, because this is all now, this whole thing here is all 21 Savage. He better off just say, 21, can you write something for me so I can get back to K-Dot for me? 21, can you write something? 21, don't do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21. 21, can you write something for me? Because I swear to God, that's exactly what it sounds like. 21 wrote this whole bar. I can tell right now. I told you Drake had to get his writers together. Because this is 21. You lied one, Brick. You're really not on it. They made excuses for you because they know to see me lit. That's 21. Oh, that is 21 Savage. You can't tell. I know people's rap styles and patterns. That is 21 Savage. I was like, if anybody don't know that's 21 Savage, what? Where do you see Drake rap like that? 21 been writing for Drake for years. Come on, before they did the album. Stop. He just helped out his ghostwriter. One of them. That's 21, man. Now, here's the thing. Y'all mad, y'all Negroes manager was Chubb's little blunt runner. This is what I mean. A lot of people don't know a lot of this stuff that he's finna talk about. You boys ain't even come
Play
from
the
it.
six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash flow.
See, Cash blowing Abel's bread out here tricking. The stuff we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Meaning, translation, this is about the weekend. The weekend manager is Cash. In case y'all don't know. Most of y'all do know, but the weekend's manager is Cash. Now, what you ain't peeping in what he's saying is Cash is out here blowing, and I met Cash, seen Cash in the strip club with Cash. He ain't lying. That's what I said. He's saying stuff that an AI wouldn't know. This is stuff that a person would know if they knew these people. They wouldn't, when nobody would say anything about Cash. So right here is what he's saying about the weekend, is that the weekend is doing this for niggas, meaning that the weekend is gay and he out here splurging on a bunch of Negroes. So I picked this up right away. I already know stuff about the weekend and how he moves. So it don't surprise me. Almost, this dude got like 30 dancers and like 90% of them are with the Skittles crew. Absolutely. He said it sounded like every other Drake song without the singing. That's right. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell. Beans is even in here. I was like, man, Beans just showed up. Normally I see one, but I don't think I seen Beans before. Beans just stepped into play. Rick Ross just dropped the disc. He might as well just go back to bed. There ain't no need of Rick Ross to drop anything. So that's what that means. So that's what I know. Cash is like that. Cash throws cash. That dude, yeah, he go to the strip club and turn it up. I'm like, I got a limit. I ain't going as far as Cash going. Yeah, Cash, he go hard in the strip club. Now he's talking about basically like, look, I didn't already hit y'all dudes, baby mama. Yeah, the Get Money sample worked perfectly with that. But as you can see, it's right back to what I was telling you. It's really just something that he's speaking directly. For all y'all don't know, yeah, y'all should know. Drake was hitting John Morant's chick. What's her name? Joanne something. Y'all probably know more than me. I'll stay out of that business. But you already know what it is. Yeah, the rapper when he's pushing 50, that was Rick Ross, but nobody cares about him. If anybody who didn't know, that was Rick Ross. When he was talking about the rapper pushing 50, that's Rick Ross. He probably already 50. Keep dying that damn beer. Yeah, it's Ricky Rose. I was like, oh my God, I can't with Rick Ross. I just can't. He had one song And he been doing that song for about 15 years. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. I know Noriega, the real Noriega. He owed me 1,000 favors. From that point on, I knew this dude was all cap. he was all cap. That bar right there told you, yep, get ready. the cap meter on this dude. You're like, y'all gonna slobber all over. You already prepared to hate on something that ain't even rap. Now, you had a song for 4 years and never put it out. That's true. Kendrick had a song for 4 years and never put it out. Because Top Dog came and pieced everything out. But, oh yeah, get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. I know y'all got here and y'all forgot to hit the like button. Hit the like button up. Now let's go through this. Top Dog came and wanted to piece everything up, but Drake's not being transparent. Drake did an interview at a radio station on the news, on TV. He went to do a plug promoting his thing when the Control verse was out, and he went in on Kendrick. He went in on Kendrick, and they had soon as he left, Drake and them team called and said, do not put that video out. Don't air that. So Top and them already had that. He already made a song and everything on Drake based off that. But Drake people never put that out. And when Drake did that interview on the stage with that guy, K-Dot went to the studio and blazed this dude. And Top said, whoa, let's not do that. So the song been in the vault for about 4 years. It's been about 4 years. It's been longer than 4. When that Control verse dropped? That's been way longer than 4 years. So that song is way older than 4 years. But Drake been taking shots. But Drake like to talk because he's not an MC. He's an artist. So Drake will sit there and talk rather than make a song or drop some bars and go in. Right. Kendrick did that song then. But he's thinking about the song that was on a mixtape. That was a promo album that Kendrick had dropped. Right after he dropped that, right before the Damn album came out. He had another album that dropped. And there was bars on one of those songs. When he dropped the Hard Part 4, That's what Drake is talking about. Right? When he did that going after Big Sean, he had a song in which he had verses going at Drake, and he had one that was for Big Sean and everybody. He got them, he got everybody. That song was about to be dropped, and Top Dog them came and pieced it out. So that might be the one he's talking about that came out in like 2017. That might be the one he's talking about. But he had one way back when Drake was running his mouth on stage. Kendrick went to the studio and laced him up. He was done. And he was touching him a little light when he came out. I swore I wouldn't tell, but most of y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a two-man sale. Something's in the water. Something's in the water. So he dissing this damn clout chasing ass Rick Ross because this bum sit up here, and I'm glad he did it because everybody kept begging, man, we need a Ross and Drake album. No, we don't. Everything Drake did on with that bum is the only thing that he had that was hot. Money in the Grave is the best thing they didn't put out because Drake is on it. That's it. Period. He was carrying that bum. Yeah, they recorded the song together. K-Dot saw all the writers in there writing for Drake. He saw that whole process. He saw them dudes all going in the room, and Drake is in there on reading it off the phone, scrolling down, doing the song. He was like, oh, hell no. I swore I wouldn't tell. But most of y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a two-man sale. He saw it. But he always took shots back at Drake because Drake was taking shots at him on a stage. Because that's how he moves. You know, he moves snaky like that. He ain't gonna go to the studio and just grab a mic and just let off. He ain't like that. See, that's what dealing with Kendrick. Kendrick could grab a mic right now and put an end to all that in seconds. Easy. That's an MC. An MC don't need that much. He already got the material. He could just go off the top of his dome and just, the beat don't even matter. He could just go off and just tear it down. It would be simple for him. Absolutely.
This up and elevate.
Oh yeah, he was taking all these shots. That's why it became so epic. Is because Drake was doing it not on a record, but on stage, which made everybody not respect it. It made it look weak. He made himself look weak by doing it on stage and not grabbing a mic and say, let's go. You know, like an MC would do, somebody with pride. And when you don't move like that, nobody respects it.
This up and elevate it too much. Nah, I feel like that's it. It's like, you know, he's the new guy to love, and of course, I mean, rightfully so. He's super talented, you know. But thank you. But he's but he's like, you know, he is the underdog that's extremely hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing really well. And that verse was he's giving people like moments, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now at this point in time? Okay. And then it was real cool for like, a couple weeks. But like if I asked you, for example, like how does that verse start?
Oh, do you remember?
No, and like
No.
now mind you, it'll go on in Complex and Rap Radar, give it like verse of the millennium and all that shit or whatever. But like I'm just saying, it's like, I remember like somebody like asking me, or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition like in this generation or whatever? And I think that Kendrick has like the utmost potential, man. Like, I see Kendrick tomorrow, I'm gonna dap him. I didn't feel the way about that verse. I get it. I get the moment. Like, he's a good guy. And like I know that verse had no malice behind it because I saw him 5 days later at the VMAs and it was all love. So it's like he didn't come on there on some wild like, yeah, I'm in New York, fuck everybody, don't look at me. Like
I'm the king.
So it was one of those things. It's like I almost wish he had come in there on that shit because I kind of lost like a little respect for the sentiment of the verse. If it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody. It just can't be halfway for the sake of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, that's just how I feel. I still like. When it comes to competition, I'm more worried about consistency. I'm more worried about bodies of work. So I'm basically talking about like, there's one guy who's up every night thinking about how to get better and how to do things bigger. And that's Kanye West. He's like, he's always gonna be the guy that's trying to outthink and outdo, everybody. So for me, that would be like,
So, oh, there's Tiki getting a plug. But that worked. That worked. Right? And here comes a Drake fan. The track is still heavy. Drake got him line for line, facts for facts. Well, Kendrick just did a 16 bars. He did 16 bars. Did he really do 16? I gotta go back and count. I think he did more than 16. I think he did like maybe 20. That's what you tell a beat maker who grab a mic. Man, go get back and work the drum machine. You don't do this. That's what you do when you go and run into a beat maker that's trying to rap. What Q tell Dr. Dre? Hey, yo, Dre, stick to producing. That's what you tell them. You don't address them. You put them back in their place. Right there. You put them right back where they supposed to be. That's the only bar you need to give them is get back to your job. Drake had so many people to address. So it wasn't even the Kendrick thing to him. Because in his mind, Kendrick is not in his realm as far as fame. So for him, he's not going to want to engage with that. Him on stage saying what he was saying and going in the direction he was going, he was disrespecting. He was on a run of disrespecting Kendrick everywhere he goes. Like when that whole interview popped off, the way he started it with him bringing up the whole situation was crazy. Yeah, he been taking subliminal shots at him on radio stations while he's promoting his work. So when it looked like Kendrick was going directly at Drake and Drake was just chilling, wasn't bothering nobody, it's because you wasn't seeing what Drake was doing. He moves kind of sneaky. Well, that's how they work. Like Future should never even, Future got no gripe or no reason to gripe with Drake. Like Future should never even be in that situation. On the real. That's what you think? All right. Future acting like a hater. Future broke. That's why he hating. People hate when they broke. Future got 15 baby mamas. He ain't even got to worry about Sierra. Sierra, the baby he got with Sierra, everybody think that's Russ' son. He can't even see that kid. Sierra, man, Russ told Sierra, like, why are you running behind this dude for some child support? You know, we good. We don't need him. If he don't want to be a part of his son, like, we got it. He ain't got to be paying. I got him. Your son is calling Russell Wilson daddy. You lost. You lost. Right there. You lost. Then you playing ratchet women. Ratchet women. All your money. Ratchet hoes who ain't got nothing going on but an IG page. Trying to get some free Fashion Nova. You done gave them some goddamn money that you make out of all your goddamn records for 18 years. And you mad at Drake? Nigga, you mad you broke. That's what I'm saying. These dudes ain't in no position to speak on Drake. It's too easy. It's too easy. You got kids you can't even go see. He said they saying Rick Ross. Of course, he's an egomaniac. He gonna do that. He gonna come up with some weak stuff just to keep his name hot, so he can sell some wings. Got that new lemon pepper? Whoop! Go to Wingstop now. Get the 50% off. No extra flavors. Man, he gonna be in there advertising his liquor, his house, the car show, whatever he got coming up. New wings. He's a pitch man. That's what he does. Being that pitch man. But i.e., for example, let's go back to the beginning of that conversation when he tries to segue Kendrick into the.
Well, I'm just like if you talk about like someone yelled out Kendrick. It seems like nowadays people want to build Kendrick.
Nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head.
No, earlier. Nowadays people want to build Kendrick.
Nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head.
Like if you talk about Like someone yelled out Kendrick. It seems like nowadays people want to build Kendrick.
Nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head.
Damn. As you see that, like I told you, dude been taking shots at Kendrick. Nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head. Like, damn. Like right now, everybody yelled out Kendrick. Like somebody yelled, no, nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head. I'm like, damn. So Drake would do that on stage. Stuff was going on, but only the hipsters and all these people was seeing this. No, none of the real hip hop heads is watching stuff like this. So you ain't knowing what the hell going on. You ain't. Also, when Kendrick come out and do it, it looked like he just bullying Drake. All the stuff he be saying, y'all be like, man, look at him. Why is he always making fun of Drake? Right. And this guy's just a plant. They throw him in there. He's just an industry plant. Man, this game's so screwed up, it don't even make sense. But yeah, it's so bland.
In the neighborhood, Drake.
It's so bland. But then when he go on the radio show, he gets butthurt. Again, talking about.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, it was like.
They going down right now, man. Control the record. People still banging it, man. Where is Drake at with Control?
I'm probably like as done as like the rest of the world is with that record. Like I think it came and it went, you know what I mean? And not to discredit it, like it was a good moment, but at the end of the day, it's just like, it was like one of those sort of like fleeting like Twitter frenzies that like, it was cool for what it was, you know, and I'm just into making like, my thing is like, I like lasting power, you know, that's my thing. I want you to still be listening to this album in the summer or, you know, next year, where I want this to stay in your car, stay on your mind. It's like not even about the music, you know what I mean? It wasn't even about like the content of it. It just seemed to be about like, you know, all the and all the talking at the time. And now everybody's like over it. Nobody plays it. It's just like whatever.
But I think that's because it wasn't a single. And it did what it was meant to. It had people listening to lyrics and excited about hip hop.
And you and Kendrick are good as far as like the albums and doing records with each other. Did that kind of, when you heard your name, did you feel like, man, like that was kind of disrespectful? Or did you feel like, you know, our names were just kind of thrown in there and it was.
I feel like he made a decision, you know what I'm saying? And it was a decision to make. You know, he was like, man, I'm either going to go for this moment because I know it's going to be a big moment, or I'm going to like take heed to the fact that I have real relationships and I'm going to like not do that. Cause like, you know, I'll be real, like I've thought of doing that before. You know, I thought like, man, it would be crazy if I just went off on everybody, but it's just kind of like, where does it really get me? Then what? Then every time I rap, people are going to expect me to be confrontational. And when I'm not, then it's not entertaining. You know what I mean? It's like, it kind of puts you in a box a bit. So
I don't think that put Kendrick in a box.
I don't know if I necessarily respect it. You know, we all make decisions. I'm sure he'll be good. He's talented as you know what I'm saying? He's going to have another album and another opportunity to take the world by storm. So he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't feature, you know, any of the names that he mentioned, which it probably won't, to be honest with you. I don't know who's going to go back from that and be like, yeah, let's do that. Let's link up and you know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. You know, he's a talented dude.
Does it make you like not want to collab with him?
Yeah, I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just about this album and me. And, you know, I don't know necessarily if I feel like 100%, like, I'm not like, man, send me some, let's work. Like, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just focused on me and OVO and my side of things. You know, I'm not really like into doing like a record with him now.
So you and Kendrick, you will sleep tonight. Not together.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
I sleep every night.
That's what I say. I'll sleep tonight. And
So he goes from that to being butthurt. Like, I won't do a record with Kendrick again. Because of the Control verse, after he was saying, oh man, I saw him and it was like all good and all this. Yep, he said Kendrick been shook you on talking about rappers with ghostwriters, but let Meek use that in a battle. Let Pusha find that blackface stuff. Maybe Drake right. Maybe top selling. Not yet. Oh man. Maybe Drake might be maybe right. Top selling, top telling Dot, not yet. But Top, no, he just told you Top ain't in control no more. He can't run the Top no more. He ain't with Top no more. Top can't tell him piece it out no more. Like he said, they ain't got your back no more. You by yourself. It's cool. It's listenable. You know, I'm just like, it's nothing that takes like it's like not the next coming or something. But he got a lot of stuff off his chest. Predictable. Where's the song? You're gonna have to rewind it back to hear the song, buddy. We went through the song already. Song was like 3 minutes. We like 50 minutes in. Well, the thing is that you got a bunch of people that's dissing that's not even real rappers. In my like, I don't look at Future as no diss rapper and all that. Like, he's a Percocet popping dude that's there for to try to get hoes. That's it. Like, what Future gonna do to Drake? I mean, really? That Future dissing Drake is like the biggest, like, dumbest thing you could ever do. That makes no sense. Man, they should have seen that coming. They can see that coming a mile away. Look, just like you saw Christian come in here and he already shooting down a Kendrick diss record that ain't even came out yet. That's how much fandom he have of Drake. I just think he got something against dark-skinned Negroes. No, I'm just kidding. Besides Kawhi Leonard, that's about anybody darker than Kawhi Leonard. He ain't with him. They gotta go. Christian, they gotta go. If you light skinned, that's it. You in. It's a paper bag party. Over there, you darker than this paper bag, you can't get it here. Yeah, when this is over, I'll go back and listen to what Ross said and all that. I'll do that. But it's really a complete waste of time. But I will go check it out. And then I'll base my opinion on a Rick Ross record. No, Christian came out and said, "Oh, y'all are gonna pump up some me and Kendrick Lamar response record." I'm like, he already is judging that record. It's AI. Hell, it could be AI. Nothing tells me that it couldn't be. When somebody got a guess, is your record an AI or is it real? You've already lost. Because now the appeal is like, okay, well, this sounds like it's programmed. If you can't grab a pen and paper right there and write down all you want to say in a rhyme, then to me, you just ain't an MC. You can't really do this. And nowadays, you don't have to be able to do that to be a successful artist. I'm not saying Drake don't write. Drake do write. But he has help, like every other artist in the game. I told y'all was like, man, you cool with ghostwriters? I'm like, man, dog, y'all act like ghostwriters never existed in hip hop. Meek Mill got a goddamn ghostwriter. So that's what was crazy. I'm like, dude, Meek, everybody was helping you. The hell is you talking about? Beanie Siegel had to write your diss record. I was like, man, Beanie Siegel came out when you was going at it with Game. He had to help you out. They all was with the pen and paper. You and your cousins and everybody in there helping write. The only reason I would say it was real is when I heard him saying some things about the weekend. When he was talking about Cash. And I said, oh, okay. He talking about Cash. Yeah, Cash do that. Yep. Weekend doing that for Negroes? Absolutely. So that made me say, okay, this is real. And I don't know why he dissing the weekend. So I don't know what the weekend did to get back on Drake's bad side. But that definitely was a shot at the weekend. You said Drake fruity too? Hey, I don't know about that, but what I do know about, well, it's like when you're at the top of the game, everybody want to take shots at you. But sometimes Drake try to go too hard to prove he gangster. And that's what Ja Morant was talking about. Ja just made a comment when he really shouldn't be talking at all. He lucky the NBA just didn't pick up on it. Everybody love to play gangster. It's like, dude, look, you, like he said, I know why you mad and I ain't even tripping. Oh, yeah. So what's that girl named? Joanna Leaz or whatever? I don't know her name. But that's some chick that Ja was messing with that Drake ended up taking, you know, and it's like that. I wouldn't even be mad. Like if I was hitting a chick and I took her to a Drake concert and she went over there like, I'm gonna go leave with Drake now. I'm gonna just be like, all right, bet. I get it. Shoot, if SZA was out there and I'm like, damn, SZA them wanted me to hit, I'd be like, all right, babe, this ain't finna work. SZA want me to stretch. I'm finna see if this is a BBL or not. I'll be home tomorrow. I'm gonna see if this is a BBL or not. I'll let you know when I get back. So I wouldn't even get mad. I would expect it. I'll be like, hey, at least she leveling up. I'll be like, I gotta step my game up. All right, you go get you another one. That's just how it goes. Getting mad over hoes just I never understood that logic. I never understood this logic. I can see, like, if this is your main girl and some loser is trying to come in there, and I'll be like, whatever she chooses to do, that's it. Now, if she want to leave me for a loser, I'll be like, oh, yeah, you got to go then. You go, you want a loser over me? Bye. Then that just told me everything I need to know about you. I'll be like, oh, you got to bounce. Straight up. Because now I don't even want you no more. Women will knock themselves out of position real quick. And don't even know it. Oh, any woman that know and been around me know one thing. I have no problem in telling them it's over. That's all fake. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Everybody believes it's an AI, right? And he said they believe it because Drake is a clone. Well, Drake is someone that mimics everyone else because he doesn't come from anything original when it comes from hip hop. Why J. Cole just wasn't, we didn't say that was AI? The reason why we didn't say that was AI because that was pure. You could tell that was Cole. Okay? He dropped it. He released it. He didn't sneak. He didn't sneak anything or try to conceal what he dropped. That was complete J. Cole. Now, if you ask me, was J. Cole's song better than this song? Absolutely. Absolutely, Cole's song was way better. It was light years better than this Drop and Give Me 50. Now, if anybody believes that this Drop and Give Me 50 is better than what Drake Cole put out, then I don't know what to tell you. Drop and Give Me 50. Drop and Give Me 50. It's like, what? I like the hook itself is not worthy. The Drop and Give Me 50 hook isn't even worthy. If everybody like it, it's Drake. If they don't like it, oh, it's AI. That's how it works. Somebody said the AI song To Kill a Butterfly was light years better than this. Absolutely. Man, all these dudes, man, they be fighting over hoes. It'd be crazy. 100% crazy. It's like, what the hell you fighting over some hoes for? I couldn't even imagine rolling around in the dirt with a broke dude. It's like, it don't make no sense. What we rolling around in the dirt for over a hoe because she want to go sleep with some other people? Let her go. She done made her choice. I'm like, you want to go to the slums? Go to the slums. I ain't gonna stop you. I do not handcuff hoes. That's just how it goes. You ain't supposed to even be in that category to begin with. Dog, it's been like 3-4 Drake. Like, these are his AI disses. It's like 3 or 4 of them. Right. If you got one that you cherish and that's the one you want to put the ring on, then cool. If she ain't your wife, why are you even fighting for her? I'm like, I ain't finna fight for nobody that ain't mine. You put the ring on her, then you got every right. I'll be like, that's my wife, my fiance, that's mine. Now they messing with what's yours. You done bought that. You done put the ring on it. But if you fighting over somebody that's a hoe, and you look like a fool. Man, this dude on Instagram. You know, you be on Instagram and there be all this stuff going on. This dude gonna call the dude, his boy's recording it. This dude calling him the girl's new boyfriend, the baby daddy calling him up. Like, yo, man, stay away from my girl. You a weak ass nigga. She ain't with you no more. And he was like, what? I'm weak. He was like, man, look, we men. Let's meet and have a conversation like men. And let's talk like men. What's your problem? My problem is you a whole ass nigga. He's like, yo, look, I don't care what you think about me. That's my son. So if you're going to be around my son, I got every right to know who you are and what you about and all that. So if I'm asking any of those questions, I'm supposed to. I got to know who's around my son. This dude want to fight. What? Man, you weak, man. I'll smoke you. Smoke you? You ready to go to jail and kill a man for wanting to see his son and making sure his son is safe? It's all kind of crazy. I was down with Drake through the Scorpion album. Why do you think this song is whack? When did I say the song was whack? The song is subpar. See, I'm no prisoner of the moment. Like when the song dropped, oh, he murdered them dudes. Unless he really went in and did that. This song didn't do that. This song was like, okay, I'm gonna touch him some light. I'm gonna touch this person some light. But as I told you, these are not real rappers. Him going what he did to Kendrick. Kendrick is the only rapper in here he was really mentioned. Like that's real. The rest of them is just whatever. No, he's just at a point now. Drake is where his creativity level is very small. His window is small. And as the styles keep changing to more of these young syrupy style rappers, he's in a range of trying to stay connected to the young audience and everybody else. So he's in a different state. He ain't in there trying to make a song to make Carcino happy. Yo, I want to see, man. I gotta come out with this joint so Cino will love it, man. He's not making albums for Cino. Okay, he has a worldwide appeal, so he has to make songs that generate and resonate with people throughout an entire world. That's different from I'm making something for the hood. No, he's not smart. That's what you do. You're an artist. This is what I expect from Drake. But Drake gave you classics. He gave you classic moments. But this is why he's got 21. So 21 could help him stay relevant. This is why he was stealing all the Afro beats. And I got enough tune for your hit chart. And I'm like, y'all let him get away with all that. I'm like, this dude is acting like he's from the islands. Why? Because he's from Canada. See, when you come from Canada, you don't have a connection to anything. You don't have a connection to the 5 boroughs of hip hop. You don't, so you're a guest, you're visiting. You might have family members over here, but you are a visitor. You're not attached to anything. You don't come from but yo, where you come from? I'm from B-More, son. This is the hip hop. You know, like I'm from there and this and that. Yo, I've been over there. I come from Cali, my hood. You know, Kendrick got Compton. You know, he come from these hoods that are respected in the terms of hip hop. So now he's integrated and denigrated rather in that area. Drake comes from Canada. In the hip hop world, they don't respect Canada. So when you see Tory Lanez come in, he morphed into wherever he's at. He's in California. He's with hipsters because that's relatable to where he was. Now he's the hipster gangster, and he was trying to be Travis Scott. He was trying to be all these dudes. He even dissed Drake. He had no identity. So this is why they mimic what they're around when they come to other places. They come to the United States. They go to whoever they're hanging with. That's what they try to mimic themselves into. Same thing happened with these guys. So Drake started to mimic all these people and start taking from them and trying to promote them when he really is jacking from them. Well, that's cool, Ranger. Appreciate you. There's no way that song is real. Drake would put that garbage out. You don't go from back to back to this. Man, y'all be going hard. They be going hard as hell. Tory Lanez is a good songwriter to a certain extent. He's a gimmick. The dude tried to be Tupac. He tried to be everything that he's very impressionable. You know, he has a lot of animation within him. He don't even promote OVO. Well, I wouldn't go over there. If you go to OVO, you really in the Drake business. You're just coming up with songs for Drake. You'd be like, damn, what about my album? They have no identity. And when you have no identity, Drake didn't have one. He had no identity. He came in writing for Wayne and was giving songs to everybody in there and doing all these work because he's really an artist, man. He really knows how to make hit records and songs and melodies. He's like an R&B artist. He's a hipster, you know, in other words. But now he wants to be a gangster. He went from being it's just like with Eminem. Eminem came in dropping his pants and Hey, Slim Shady, you want Vicodin and ring, ring, ring. I'm gonna chop my brains, drop their brains off with a chainsaw. And then he went from that to, yo, I smoke you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me, man. I put $1 million on your head. I'm like, who was this dude? Hanging around 50 Cent. He started thinking he started going out yelling G Unit. He thought he was a member of G Unit. I'm like, fool, 50 worked for you. You his boss. And you got D12. He G Unit. I'm like, what the hell happened to Eminem? So that's exactly what happened to Drake. Same thing. He started hanging out with these gangsters and he got to get his street cred. Oh, I'm Drake a punk, Drake soft, huh? Yeah, let me go get this assault charge. Let me beat up this DJ. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Diddy almost dislocate your shoulder. You got to go to the hospital. Yeah, Drake, they might come, Homeland Security might grab Drake. Where did Diddy hurt you? Well, he just yanked my arm a little bit. I thought he was trying to give me a dap, and he put me in this arm bar about Cassie and almost ripped my arm off. It was very weird, you know, because I idolized these guys when I was in Toronto growing up with my Raptors jersey on. Yeah, my Vince Carter. And then, you know, now I'm at a party with like Diddy and, you know, his girl came up to me and we were talking about like helping her with our album and everything. And then he said, yo, I want to holler at you outside. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm thinking it's about the album. And then, you know, he was like, man, you know, I respect you and everything, but I got to, you know, we got to have this conversation. So I was like, all right, cool. I was trying to get him with that. And then he like twists my arm behind my back. And all my security's inside and we're outside. We're like the only two. And he's like really twisting my arm behind my back. And he started, you know, cursing me out, saying all kind of words like that's my woman and about to break my arm. So that's how crazy it gets. Right. Rihanna curved him on stage. He tried to kiss her and she curved him and made him look ridiculous. It just wasn't good for him. It's like, don't get involved in stuff you don't do. Yeah, it was a hip hop artist who decided that he was gonna make a diss record. Like, I'm gonna make a diss respond back. That's gonna make people go like, man, look at him. And he did, and that rapper came right back and tore him up again. And then he was like, whoa, what do I do now? I gotta make another one? All right, I'm out this business. So he jumped out. Like, hey, I'm out. Because that's not what they do. They're not those kind of rappers. So it's like, dude, don't do it. Oh, you want me to tell y'all who the rappers was? Oh, it was Wyclef. Wyclef decided he was going to diss LL Cool J after LL had made the response song to Cannabis. He decided to drop a song called What's Clef Got to Do With It? What's Clef got to do with it? And was talking, LL Cool J got his FUBU thongs on or something. Like, it was so terrible. Everybody was like, whoa, Wyclef made a diss record. And LL came back and tore his ass up. What Clef's got to do with it? Did you hear the song, fool? like LL was the last one you wanted to play with, especially like that. He was mad too. Wrong, because one, LL has very, very powerful upper body strength. And Jay-Z ain't made for that kind of physical activity. He can't even run, knees knocking together. He ain't gonna be able to get out the way. Man, LL lit Kool Moe Dee up after that Let's Go. After Let's Go came out, LL put out a whole album burning him to the ground. Now, you kidding? ABC rapper. You gonna compare that man to LL Cool J? LL lyrically was tearing that man apart. Moe Dee was good, but he's just too simple. In fact, I'm attacked, and I attack your brain like a stain back to old man. I was like, back to your back of your brain until you see me again. I'm on that. I'm on contact, and I'm easy that, and I'm that. I'll be like, oh, come on, man. That dude ain't that. A rapper like that couldn't deal with LL. Y'all just didn't understand. LL was next level at that time. Man, y'all, there was nothing they could do about that at all. Cats forget about LL. LL was the first. Everybody came out hating LL from the moment he came onto the scene. I'm gonna do one of those beef videos that y'all ain't never even heard about. His Philly beefs. You know, like this is back when he had radio. Like, who would diss a man talking about a radio? You will be surprised. So we'll let that. Yeah, I might have to go back and take y'all old school again. Because L would have been in it from the moment he got on the mic. And that's why a lot of y'all didn't understand the Bad album. But Drake being Michael Jackson, and the reason why he talking this Michael Jackson stuff is because he's up there with the worldwide appeal, and they've elected him to be the face of hip hop. Eminem don't want it. Eminem's a hermit crab. Drake liked being out there and in the videos and everywhere else. Eminem likes to hide out in his house in Michigan and don't come outside. He's a recluse. So, no, he ain't no Mike Jack. He's just talking about he up there with the things in worldwide appeal. He's not business-wise smart like Mike, but he's trying to get there. But Mike was too smart for his own good. Mike's problem is he didn't have other people around him that was smart. They was all trying to do and take from him. And he had to deal with that while he was trying to build things that didn't exist yet. He was the one that came up with the whole Marvel, the MCU. He tried to buy Marvel. You know, Michael Jackson was ahead of his time. He's like, look, we need to buy this. Universal blocked Michael Jackson, hit him with some lies and a sexual harassment case, so he couldn't buy the Marvel characters when they were for sale because they were going broke. Michael Jackson was like, look, we could buy that. We can make theme parks. We could have Spider-Man the ride. He was saying all of this before Universal came out of nowhere, bought it up, and now they're doing it, following the Michael Jackson blueprint. So Michael Jackson had all of this first. The merchandising alone, we can make the movies, we can put the amusement parks. He's like, that's where the real money's going to come in at. Forget the movies. That's just the highlight to promote what we can do is theme parks. He wanted to do the theme parks, and that's what they got now with Universal. Go to Universal Studios. So that was all Michael Jackson. Made up a ton of lies on him. And one of the main things that he was able to do is when he came to making his music, like I said, he don't make songs just for the black folks. Michael Jackson, if he's smart, he knows how to make the song for the urban market. That's why the first song would come out. It would normally be, okay, you got to make one song for the urban market and one song that's for the pop, what they call it, pop. They made that category just for Mike. That's why he was the king of pop, because he's like, I'm going to make a song that's going to resonate with all races all around the world. I'm going to put that record out. The urban market ain't going to mess with it. I already know that. So I got to make the urban market record to go with it. So when he came out with Black and White. It's black, it's white, it's stuck with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black folks is, what the fuck is this? It's black, it's white. And it was like Macaulay Culkin in the video. So this is all for white people. So white people playing this song, all the other races, the radio, Michael Jackson, Black and White. Everybody watching, the brothers is like, man, this ain't really my, man, can't get jiggy with this. Then it was, remember the time, hey, when we fell in love. All right, there we go. Remember the time, baby. Yeah, there we go, Mike. So now, remember the time come out, and they ain't caring nothing about no black and white. It's about remember the time. Do you remember God? Tell him, Mike. So that was it. When I'm Bad came out, the brothers like that too, brother. Hey, Mike Bad, boy, hey, that video cold. But that was a pop song to go everywhere. That's the lead song. But he had to come with the urban record next. The way you make me feel, the way, hey, way you make me feel, that's a cut. Go ahead, Mike. So that's for the brothers. So he gonna make the songs to give to you. Billie Jean, that was for the urban market. Billie Jean is do 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 do. That was our jam. Billie Jean. He came out with the urban market, but what happened is the white folks loved that record more than we did. And the kid is not my son. Shoot, white folks were related to that too. They're like, that little bastard is not my goddamn son. That's right, Michael, tell her. The kid is not my goddamn son. White folks love that damn record. Still to this day, they played that in the club. White folks out there like, shoot, that's what I'm saying. The kid is not my goddamn son. I tried to tell you that, Barbara. Hey, they would love that record. That song was made, though, for the urban market. The song that was for the pop was Beat It. They love that. Yeah, that was for the world. Beat It. But the thing is, brothers love Beat It too. Brothers was out there. Hey, I told you, where don't you ever come around here? Brothers is in the project spinning around with a glittery red suit on. Even your boy Cino. I had the Beat It jacket. Don't you come around here, just beat it. Sino had on the Beat It jacket. Shoot, that's what I said, in the project. Oh, absolutely. Oh, 100%. That's how I said he understood the market. So this is what Drake has been battling for years, is making the song that resonates worldwide and try to make the song for the urban market. Because he was trying to pivot when he was doing that God's plan. And he was doing all these pop records. Oh, I wasn't lying. There's your boy Sino right there in the Beat It jacket. Live from the projects, baby. They told Sino, don't you come around here. The Sino man is here. He'll make it disappear. With fire in his eye. Know that it's clear. Just beat it. But you wanna be there. Dude, I'm in the projects with a Beat It jacket on. Telling them hoes to beat it. Shoot. Sino had the Beat It jacket, baby. Hey. No, that's 83. Beat It is 83, 84. Told you, boy, we go back like 4 flat tires. You damn right. Can you imagine wearing a Beat It jacket back then and what the hoes is gonna do? We had the whole grammar school on lock. You wear that in a grammar school? What you think finna happen? Ain't nobody robbing me in the projects. Because they live right in the projects. So where do you think they gonna hide? Somebody gonna rob me and go right back to the same building we all live in. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work too well. Everybody was clicked up. Our family is clicked up, and we've clicked up with all the other families in there. Everybody was deep with families. It was like, oh man, the Henderson family has moved over there, yeah, with the Washingtons. Man, they clicked up with them now. Now they cool. Now we don't have to fight the Washingtons. They finna recruit all them and we get into a rumble. Oh, when I was young Kevy, I was young Kevy then when Jeezy was out down in Florida with young Kevy. Told you. Sino had it on lock. Shoot, I was out there getting it done. Just beat it. Beat it. Had the whole grammar school on lock. I had them falling out like, he got the Beat It jacket. The whole grammar school was shut down. They was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Calm down, everybody. We might have to, you can't wear this jacket here no more. The whole school, like, no, it's too distracting to the kids. The whole lunchroom is up in order. You got to go home. I'm like, I get to go home for the day? Bet. Shut the school down. I was not allowed to wear that jacket in the school. That's how popular Michael Jackson was. And I'm in the projects with a beaded jacket on. Robert Taylor Holmes, 4101 from the one, and a beaded jacket. No, the thing is that the Jacksons are from Gary, Indiana, which is right by Chicago. We used to see them, my uncles do. All my uncles are in a band. Every single one of them. Everybody's family damn near was in a band. And the whole family was a band. My grandmother, she made clothes. So she would sew and make clothes. And she made all their outfits. And they would go out and perform. And they were called the Chambers of Time. And they would go out and do their songs, and they just like the OJs and everything. They performed for like 50 years. And they, all of them, my uncles, everybody thought I would join the band and all that. I'm like, man, I ain't joining no damn band. So the Jacksons is the same way. Yeah, sure. I didn't grow up in the Taylors. I don't know. I just went to Hardigan. I don't know how I was chose to go there, but you know, I don't know. $41.20. Ooh, no. 41.20, man. Y'all on the other side. 41.20 is right there. Well, who in here from 41.20? Y'all the bad building. No, it was us in 4037, buddy. I don't know how these numbers came up either. They was just crazy. I'm like, how y'all number this? It's right next to us. Well, it's just 4037. Then 41.20 is right over here. Then that other crazy building is over there. We never went down there. I'm like, whatever that building is alone, we leaving them alone. So that was like the nut house. Right by the fire department. He said 4414. Oh, you in the white buildings. No, those were most of the thieves were. 4037, they were the manipulators. Like they were the slicksters, you know. They try to, swindle you a little bit. 4101, that was the cool building, but they were a step behind. But they were the protectors. Well, we had the big bulldogs that used to protect the building down there. Big White, Stronghold, all these dudes like that. They was really the bodyguards of the building. It wasn't really rough. It's just that you was allowed to do a lot more at a younger age. Like we was like 8 and 9 years old, going, running, doing errands at the store, going everywhere, doing everything. We were on the bus. I was taking the bus by myself at 10. I was taking chicks on dates. I was what, 11? I took a chick to the date. We were like 12 years old. I just saw her like last week. Like, no, not last week, about 2 weeks ago. And she was like, yeah, I remember grabbing you in class and like, you mine. I was like, yep, that's how it happened. That is exactly how it happened. She just grabbed me by my neck. And the way she did it there too, and pulled me. She was like, no, you sitting here, move your desk here. You sit next to me. You my man now. I'm like, I am? That's what it is. We was in here talking about Transformers. Now I got a girlfriend. How did this happen? Like, do you watch Transformers? No. Oh, okay. Well, it's this thing called this truck, right? It's like he's Optimus Prime. He's the leader of the Autobots. You watch Voltron? No. Well, it's 5 lions, right? They all different colors. I was like, me and you got nothing in common. Like, how did I get selected? Oh, I like your suit jacket. Oh, okay. All right, she liked this jacket. Oh, Cino was a mess, man. You gotta understand. I was a problem. In the projects. The projects. The projects. Oh, I was on the 8th floor. '801. Yeah, of course I loved him because shoot, we didn't know we were broke. I mean, shoot, I had everything in the world as a kid. I didn't know I was supposed to be broke. I'm like, we broke. That's me. Well, wore Adidas every day. That Adidas, they didn't even sell that Adidas shirt. Those Adidas shoes I got, they didn't even sell those. They was discontinued, and they only had them in a size 9. I'm 10 and a half. So I'm killing myself right now just to take this photo. I'm in so much pain. I was like, I can't wear this outfit out much, but these shoes go in perfectly with this shirt. And they're Adidas. And I gotta have them. And they was like, they discontinued. They're not even making them no more. I was like, well, I gotta have these shoes. They go right with this shirt, and I gotta have it. All I wear is Adidas. So that time, that's all it was. You can see. Look at the wall. Yeah, that's because of Gil. And I'm like, dog, I used to wear Adidas every day for years. Look at that wall. LL Cool J on the wall, the promo, that's the ODB. That's the other hip hop concert. I forgot the name of that group. Raekwon the Chef. Only built for Cuban links. Iron Man, Jazzmatazz, all this. So I'm like, dude, I was living in the core of hip hop. My CD collections. I had a cane with me everywhere I go, walking with a cane. Yo, dog, Cino was the man. Y'all just didn't know. I had the boom box, had my CD tape, right, decked out. Your boy Cino was doing it big. But like I said, those shoes was discontinued. And they only had them in a size 9. And I had to grab the size 9. So I hated wearing this thing. But the outfit was fly. The shirt was a 1 of 1. The Adidas never made it in that color ever again. And it was never done again. I had that only one. And these shoes was discontinued. My Adidas bag. So I had the old school stereo set. I had an Adidas watch. My watch is Adidas. My underwear was Adidas. Everything I had on was Adidas. Socks, drawers, watch, everything. Straight Adidas. So I'm glad I was able to capture this because those shoes hurt so much. I'm a 10 and a half. So for me to be a 10 and a half and rock that was crazy. They was like, women do that all the time. I'm like, they stupid. If they gonna hurt their feet like that, I'm like, I did that for them. That moment only, and that was it. Oh, I know. Man, I was blasted that day. Man, y'all got me going down memory lane. Oh, my little Latina. Oh, my little Latina there. I was blasted. I was completely blasted. This was crazy. I remember this night. Me and her kind of fell out. We fell out a little bit this night. And I'm like, I was like, run. If you ever seen Crush Groove, have you ever seen Crush Groove? Did anybody ever see Crush Groove, the movie? If you ever seen Crush Groove, oh, I was blasted this day. They gave me this orange juice drink, and I was like, man, this orange juice drink is fire. They were like, slow down. That orange juice got like vodka in it. I was like, man, I was gone. I was run at the club this night. I'm like, all these women in here, you think I gotta stand here and listen to this? I had turned it to run. Yeah, I had my 40-inch gold chain on. Man, I can't even remember her name no more. Yep. And I left her and went after the end of that night. We had a big fight. I left. Well, it wasn't a big fight. We were still cool, but I left and went to go do my thing someplace else. I was gonna show her. I'm like, what you ain't gonna do, somebody else is more than willing. But I was young then, you know. Sharp. Look at my 40-inch gold chain with a big Wu-Tang medallion at the end of it. I'm telling you, y'all didn't know Sino was the man. I don't know where y'all was from, but Sino was the man. You ain't cross Sino. I was magnificent then. 40-inch gold chain, big Wu-Tang medallion. What is you talking about? You couldn't wear that. Dog, people used to do backflips out of grass to come battle me. People would do a ninja flip out of the bushes to come and battle. You see that logo? That was time to battle. Everybody who would come and you be somewhere chilling, talking to somebody, and somebody come up, yo, all right, check this out. Yo, my flow is impeccable. I was like, oh my God. Here we go again. Who is you? Yo, I'm MC Stab 'em. Yo, this is my man. Give me a beat. And this man just come up with a beat right there on the spot. Yeah, dude, they would come and battle you. Completely battle you right on the spot. Well, yeah, you gotta go right then and there. You ain't no time to think. Ain't no time to. You just gotta start spitting immediately. I was deep in the oceans of the Atlantic, the killer falcon. My wings is like meditating on raw waterfalls and mountains. My brain is hazardous to the ozone layer. I wake up with the military plans to kill the man. A silencer who call them fools to rush. An attack like the Manchus who guard Jews from heavy Jews. I use my name to cut veins and load bodies into the flame. I channel my anger to lock down every chamber. The hillside strangler, the dude with the mask like the Lone Ranger. Man, I mean, you got to come from the gut. You got to just start spitting. So when you start spitting off the top and going off like that, and then people start going, all right, yeah, okay, cool, man, yeah, all right, yeah. That's K the Magnificent right there. That's me, K the Magnificent. I was right there. Right there. You had to get your respect, get dapped up, be like, all right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Dude spitting that Wu-Tang to him. Yeah. He's like, Killer Priest, cuz. All right, you gotta talk like that. He's like, good old days before people was phone app rapping. Yeah, that's because the Wu-Tang philosophy and the things Wu-Tang talked about, we were in. We watched those kung fu movies. We watched The Killer. We watched all these different things. All the stuff they talked about, we knew about. We knew when they said the Manchus. We knew who the Manchus was. We knew who all this stuff was. So it was no alien to us when they talk about it, because in the hood, this is what we did. So Ghostface be talking about stuff sometimes it's off the planet. But the comic books, you know, like we had the comic books. When he says I'm Iron Man, no decast mellow, I'm still Alloy. I knew exactly what he was talking about. So some of the stuff that Wu-Tang was saying was way over people's heads. Some of it was just some New York stuff. Then I ran into some people who knew about that bad God body talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh man, God body. I was like, man, them 5%ers and all those guys and what they was talking about. So when the Wu-Tang series came out, which I loved, Hulu should have never ended the Wu-Tang series. That thing should have been on Stars. It's our secret. Never teach the Wu-Tang. But man, this has been 2 hours. Let me get ready to get up out of here. It done got dark as hell outside. We had light when this video started. Let me get up out of here. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bust Life. I think he watching Civil War right now. I told him to hit me up when it's over. Yeah, shouts out to Welcome to HD, IITV, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez, Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro, Armando Black TV, The Star Report, Star and Buck Wild. They go back to. How you think I got so much hip hop knowledge? I lived it.